as much as I hate people, I understand them. I have sympathy. I have empathy for them. Um, a lot of us are going through the same shit. We don't want to talk to nobody because we don't want to feel crazy, or we don't want to feel like, but you not crazy. You living your life in survival mode, and that's making a lot of shit hard. And it's gotten to the point to where everything you do your whole life is really just in survival mode. You don't even know what living life is. The fuck is living life? What is living a good life? Everything is through the lens of survival. I come from an upbringing where my parents, my mom, she had to survive. So I was handed down her fucking survival, you know, her survival mode was handed to me. I became an adult, went to school. I tried to do everything necessary to live a normal life, according to corporate America and shit like that. Go to school, get a job, did all that shit. I'm unhappy. Uh, you get to a point to where it's like a lot of this shit is my fault as well. Um, I have a lot of unhealed trauma that I still have to deal with, um, and that forces me not to see life through the lens of love, but everything is through survival. Just trying to get through the next day. Just let me get through the next day. Um, this job barely paying me. I'm barely paying my bills because this job barely paying me, and it's like, damn, too much shit to worry about. Yeah, I get it. I'm one of y'all. And at the end of the day, it's like that little toxic upbringing. It did. It rewired our brains into feel like everything is on the defense. Um, we didn't develop. I didn't develop. I watched other people develop, but everything in my mind was just on the defense. I didn't get to live my life where I was able to level up and get good at things because, I was mad at the world. I was mad at my mom. I was mad at the toxic ass trauma that she passed down to me. And here I am, an adult, and I have to deal with your shit, you know. Now, a lot of people do a good job hiding their trauma, but we all going through the same shit. Let's be real, you know. Let me know in the comments, survival mode, if you know what I'm talking about. A lot of people do a good job hiding it. We do things to try to escape from it as well. But at the end of the day, it's like I can't even live life because I'm so fucking stuck in survival mode. I don't know what a healthy relationship is. I don't know what a healthy home is. I don't know I don't know what any of that is. Everything is survival. I'm surviving to pay my bills. I'm surviving to stay at this job that I hate. I'm surviving to stay in this relationship. Everything is fucking survival. And it's like, why does life have to be a fucking, a show of Survivor? That's really what it is. Like, I didn't choose to come to this goddamn earth. I didn't choose to come to this world. But there's no development going on. I haven't made any progress or gotten better at anything because I'm stuck on the fucking defense. And that makes it hard to trust. It makes it hard to dream. It makes it hard to take healthy risks, to like really feel like I'm fulfilled. And fulfillment is so important because once you have fulfillment, I think that's kind of when you get out of that survival mode. I don't know what fulfillment feel like. Again, let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. This survival mode, what it does, it creates a cycle of burnout and self-doubt and fear. And all that does is it leaves us stuck in these goddamn jobs that we hate, in relationships, in lifestyles that don't even align with our potential because we're stuck in survival mode. I don't even know what potential is. I'm in survival mode. Just let me get through this next day. Let me pay this next bill. You know? Listen, I understand. Um, but a lot of this comes from unhealed trauma. And if you know about it, try to do something about it. Don't just minimize it and say like, oh, well, it was passed down and so I have to deal with it. No, you don't have to deal with it. Why do you want to live your life seeing your life through the lens of survival when you could see it through love? I think people who be like, oh, I'm so unlucky, things never go my way, it's because you choose to keep the lens of survival. You could actually see the life through love, but you have to take the necessary steps. And I get it. It takes a lot of work. You have to rewire your brain. But I'm going to tell you one of the easiest things, one of the hardest too. You have to fucking get from around people who remind you of that survival mode. You have to get around people who see life through the lens of love. And that there alone will put you so much further ahead. You're not unlucky. It's not that God don't love you or you got bad luck. Take them goddamn glasses off. Put on the glasses of love, man. Like, just go work on yourself. Get out. You have to leave. You have to get out that mode of survival. Because let's be real, a lot of people get stuck. A lot of people stay stuck, and they know that they're in it, but they stay stuck. Because it get to a point to where when you get older, you become more stubborn and you don't want to make change and you don't want to be that. You don't want to do that. You know you in survival mode. Get out. And so what? It's unfair. Your mom had to go through it. Your dad had to go through it. Your great-granddad had to go. So fucking what? You could be the change. You could be the one who breaks that generational curse. But if we being real, a lot of people, they like, well, fuck, it take too much work. It starts with you. Healing and self-awareness are the keys to breaking free. A lot of people, if you want to break free, you have to heal. You have to. And the self-awareness is just, I can't speak enough on that. I mean, the fact that so many people don't have self-awareness is just crazy to me. Self-awareness starts when you know that you're living your life in fucking survival mode. Make a change. Don't just accept it. Don't minimize it. Don't, whatever. It starts with you. You know. Everything starts with you. When you know you want better, when you know you could do better, you have to make the change. No one's going to push you in the back. No one's going to be there cheering for you. No one's going to encourage you. It is just going to be you. It's you, yourself, and you. That is it. No one is coming to save you. I swear. And once you get to a point to where you could just start healing and start having that self-awareness, what it does is it shifts you from surviving to actually being able to consciously create the life that you want, truly want. But you have to get to a point to where you're out of survival mode. And listen, I'm not saying any of this is easy. It took me years to get out of this survival mode. But the first steps are you actually acknowledging and realizing like, hey, I don't want to live life like this anymore. And I was around a lot of family. I was around a lot of people who was okay with living that life. Whole time, it's like I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm unhappy because I know I want more, I know I could do more, but I feel like I'm stuck and I couldn't figure out why. My frequency was off. I couldn't even think positive. I couldn't even, nothing. And it's like I had this poor me type of mentality. Feel sorry for me. But at the end of the day, it's like no one will feel sorry for you. Again, we're all children, man, stuck, living inside adult bodies who's going through childhood trauma. If you can relate, let me know in the comments. Send this video to somebody who could use it.